Happy New Year, guys. This is one of my first videos of 2015. I decided to do kind of like end year favorites for beauty and also for books. So the first one will be for books. I'm going to do my 5 favorite reads of 2014. So yeah, let's get started. So the first one I actually don't have with me. It is either at work or in my car. I don't know. And it is Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. I got the book for Christmas and I read it in about 2 days. It's like a thriller. It's really, really good and I loved it. So that's why it's included. It's about a girl named Libby who, when she was 7 years old, she witnessed her entire family getting murdered, and her brother was convicted of the murders. And so fast forward 25 years, Libby is broke, she's a bitch, she doesn't have a job, and she needs to make money to live. So she finds out about this group called the Kill Club, who, they're like a group of people who come together and they're like obsessed with serial killers and murders and stuff like that. She finds that there's one about who are obsessed with her family's murders and the massacre of it, and they want to speak with her, and she kind of exploits it in the way that she's like, okay, I'll come only if you pay me $500 or whatever like that. So she goes and she realizes that a lot of these people believe that her brother is innocent of the crime, and she can't handle that. But then she like starts thinking about it again, and she realizes maybe her brother wasn't the killer. And so she tries to, so by using the club, because she's just like, okay, well, I'll go talk to my dad, go talk to all these people, if you give me money, she kind of starts her own hunt for the killer if her brother isn't the killer, she starts her own hunt for it. So, it's a really good book, it's a really good thriller and mystery to what happened to her family, and, the conclusion wasn't what the killer and stuff, and like what I was expecting. Like I kind of guessed it before it happened, but it's still like a really surprising ending, and kind of it just like throws you off a little bit. I gave it a 4 to 5 stars on Goodreads, just because some people didn't get what they deserved in the end, I feel like, so that's why. I thought that's why I only rated Gone Girl 4 to 5 stars, because I didn't realize, I didn't think that Amy got what she deserved. But besides the point, really good book. Y'all should read it. And I'm going to hope to read Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn in the new year. The next book I have is called Wallbanger by Alice Clayton. It is a chick lit and a romance novel. It is actually hilarious. Normally I wouldn't pick up these books, but I was at Walmart late one night at like 10 o'clock at night, and I just saw it and it was on sale, so I bought it, and it is hilarious. It is about a girl named Caroline who lives with her cat. Across the hall from her is a guy named Simon, who she doesn't know his name at first because she just refers to him as Wallbanger, because their bedrooms are connected by a wall, and she hears them have sex a lot with like 3 different women who she gives nicknames to as well. And then she realizes that Simon is friends with her, I think one of her boss's fiance or husband or something like that, and so like her friends and his friends kind of get in relationships, and they have to learn to like each other, I guess, and obviously they're very attracted to each other, and just like their relationship and stuff and how it goes. It's really funny. It's just a nice like light novel. I just tend to read a lot of like sci-fi, thriller, dystopian, heavy, angsty young adult books. So reading something that's kind of light, funny, and just like, you know, you're reading it, you're enjoying yourself, is a nice escape from what I usually read. So I really liked it. And I actually found out that it is a part of a series, so I'm like probably gonna read the next one. I don't know, it ended on a pretty good note, so I'm excited to see it, but we'll see. And the next book I have is kind of like a self-helpy novel. It is called If You Have to Cry, Go Outside, Other Things Your Mother Never Told You by Kelly Cutrone. I went to school for PR, so I really enjoy, like, I find, even when I used to watch The Hills back in the day, I really enjoyed Kelly Cutrone. I love watching her on America's Next Top Model. I think she's just really, like, real, and, like, she cuts to the chase right away, and I think that is what you need. I probably wouldn't be able to cut it in her industry, like in her, I don't really want to work agency, it's not for me. I don't have a thick enough skin to do that. But she is just like, I think, a really like brilliant person. She started her own company called People's Revolution, and so I just kind of like, I have her other book as well. I read it last year. Well, 2013 I read it, 2013, and I just wanted to see it and read it, and she kind of includes her own like how she came to be, like her history and her like background with her family and stuff like that, into how she became like popular, how she grew this business. And I think it's just really interesting to read about it. So that is why I included that. And the next two books are part of a series that I love. So it is the second book called Never Fade from the Darkest Minds, and In the Afterlight from the Darkest Minds series. So I got this earlier on this year because In the Afterlight only came in October, and obviously I had to include it because it is, I reread it, so I was rereading it, so it's all bent. But the Darkest Minds series is amazing. I love it. It is one of my favorite series. I am close behind Harry Potter. Like, Harry Potter will always hold it dear to my heart, but currently The Darkest Minds is just like amazing, and I feel like it should have its own movie series, but apparently doesn't yet, and doesn't have like a rights to it yet, which I'm really sad about, because I like hold it so dear to my heart. So Never Fade is the second book in the series, pretty much about how the kids, Ruby and the kids, she's with the Children's League again, and she's working for them, but she wants to find Liam because after she erases memories, and they want to like help obviously get the kids out of the camps and stuff like that. It's a really good book. I don't really want to give too much away because it's like a really good series. In the Afterlight, I read it in the span of a day. No, I read it in the span of actually 4 hours, because I literally waited for it. It came out in October, but I knew it was getting for Christmas, so I waited until Christmas to read it, and I read it on like November 27th, and it is amazing. I love it so much. Yeah, I probably will reread it again soon, just so I can like, my brain can catch up with it. But it's pretty much about how they're working with like the Destructed Children's League now, and using Clancy to try to find out if there's a cure for IAN, and getting the kids out of the camp, but to like an actual extent with like actual abilities and actual like plans to actually work through it. Never Fade was more just like, oh, we need to get the kids to the camps, but never actually following through with it. And this, it's like a plan to get to follow through with it. And obviously her and Liam's relationship is tested, but I still love him, so it's lovely in here. Yeah, they're just a really good book series, and I'm actually happy I have them all in hardcover, because it kind of like The Darkest Minds looks beautiful. So yeah, so those are my 5 favorite books of 2014, and I hope to read 30 books in 2015. That is my goal for the year. So I didn't reach it last year, but hopefully I'll reach it this year. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you very soon.